Star Trek: Strange New Worlds is primed to answer one of the biggest mysteries from William Shatner's Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. Although Sibuk, Lawrence Luckinbill, the older, Vulcan half-brother of Spock, Leonard Nimoy, was ostensibly Star Trek V's villain, Shatner's movie unveiled the film's true antagonist, a malevolent alien posing as God, George Murdoch. Surprisingly, Strange New Worlds reintroduced Sibuk to its pre-Star Trek, the original series era. Maybe Strange New Worlds can do the same for God. Sibuk's quest in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier led him to hijack the USS Enterprise A commanded by Captain James T. Kirk, William Shatner. Sibuk needed Kirk's starship to transport him and his followers to Shok-Ka-Re, a fabled planet at the center of the galaxy protected by the Great Barrier. Sibuk believed Shok-Ka-Re was the source of all creation, the equivalent of what humans call Eden, and that God himself resides there. But it was folly, and Sibuk sacrificed himself to save Spock, Kirk, and Dr. Leonard McCoy, DeForest Kelley, from the vengeful God. How Strange New Worlds can answer Star Trek vs. Evil God mystery. What did God do that he was imprisoned in Shok-Ka-Re? Star Trek God. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds has the opportunity to explain details that Star Trek V, The Final Frontier's rushed final act left hanging. In the 35 years since William Shatner's Star Trek movie was released in the summer of 1989, it has never been revealed what, exactly, God was, and why he was imprisoned on Shok-Ka-Re. It's also unclear how long God has been imprisoned on the barren world encircled by the Great Barrier. Was it centuries? Eons? How old is this false God entity? God's powers evidently include changing his form, becoming and dispersing energy, and controlling the environment of Shok-Ka-Re. Yet God needed a starship to escape the planet. The pseudo-divine entity told Sibuk he needed to merge with the Enterprise, so perhaps he can also control machines, and this is why he urged Sibuk to bring the ship closer. Many questions, including God's true name and alien species, have been lingering since Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, but Strange New Worlds can answer them. Strange New Worlds can set up Sibuk's visions from God. Sibuk was always a believer. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 1 reintroducing Sibuk was a shocker, and Spock's emotional sibling could be part of Strange New Worlds Season 3 or 4. Strange New Worlds bringing in Sibuk tacitly implies that his backstory will be explored in greater depth, just as the prequel established Sibuk operates under the pseudonym Zavirius and married the space pirate Captain Angel, Jesse James Keitel. Exploring Sibuk's past should mean setting up Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, giving more context and details to what was only hinted at in William Shatner's movie. God told Sibuk that the Vulcan was the first to find Shok-Ka-Re, which was a myth Sibuk himself apparently created. This implies God reached out to others to rescue him, but Sibuk was the true believer who breached the Great Barrier. Dialogue between Spock and Sibuk in Star Trek V also indicates Spock knew about his brother's mad quest to find Shok-Ka-Re, either before or during the events of Strange New Worlds. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds could reveal when Sibuk told Sibuk of his desire to find God, and flashbacks or other means could shed light on what, exactly, God was all along and how Shok-Ka-Re became the Pretender's prison.